Arcane, a show based on League of Legends, was a surprise hit on Netflix last year. Hearing good word of mouth, I watched the first few episodes on my phone at work during a snowstorm. And after watching all 9 episodes, I quickly began searching through League of Legends lore in order to figure out what was going to happen next. And what I found is that the lore is actually a lot bigger than I could have ever imagined. Big enough for even more shows based off the world of League of Legends. Since Arcane took 6 years to make and air, the focus is going to be on finishing up Arcane and getting Season 2 ready. Still waiting for that trailer. But while I'm waiting, I decided to do a video on what I think the next show should be should they decide to milk League of Legends for more Netflix shows. Looking and reading about all the different characters and countries on the planet Runeterra, I decided that Shurima would be a really cool place to do a show on. Shurima was once one of the most powerful empires on the planet, rivaling even that of present-day Noxus. The key to their prosperity was an artifact called the Sun Disk, an artifact capable not only of creating rivers, but allowing the empire to turn its citizens into demigods. These demigods were called the Ascended. Those who were chosen by the council, normally towards the end of their life, would be brought to the Sun Disk. Should the Sun Disk deem them worthy, their form would be transformed and they would be given eternal life. Should the disk deem them unworthy, their corpse would be burned by the divine ray. During a botched ascension ritual and the murder of the Emperor by his closest advisor, the Sun Disk was destroyed, and along with it the Empire. With the Empire and the Sun Disk gone, the remaining Ascended fought amongst themselves, some of them succumbing to psychological wounds they suffered during an earlier conflict with the Void. Obviously, that whole story could be explored in an entire show. But even stuff from the present day timeline, where the 4 surviving Ascended are in conflict with each other's counterparts, Gnosis and Renekton, the 2 brothers, and the resurrected Emperor, Azir, and the traitor, Xerath. The conflict with the 2 Ascended brothers might be a little bit of a retread into Arcane's storyline between Vi and Jinx, but they're both extremely popular characters with really interesting lore, and technically the story about their sibling feud came before Vi and Jinx were even known to be siblings. Plus, as a fan of ancient Egypt, I love the Shurima lore and all its Egyptian inspiration. I think the focal characters should be the Ascended, regardless of what time period the show is set in, but there are certainly other Shuriman characters that would be interesting to follow. Plus, Arcane made entirely new characters and wrote them into League of Legends lore. Still though, one of the best characters in Arcane wasn't from League of Legends lore prior to the show. With Riot Games expanding into multimedia and more spin-offs, and with the ridiculous amount of lore that already exists about League of Legends, I think they have a great potential to make a really big push into multimedia, which seems to be what they're doing. All I know is I want that Season 2 trailer already. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, support me on Stream Elements if you want to give some extra support, and I'll see you all next time.